It was Zuko.
Get out of here.
Back up, boys. Back up, 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 back up.
I'm protecting here.
Thank you.
Hey, buddies. Oh, did you miss us?
Hello, viewers. Sorry for being late. We were occupied.
We went for a very long walk today. Hi, buddies. Oh my God, Twix was so cute tonight. He just wanted to be held. Until then, he just walked around meowing. And then when I held him, while Dad was doing dinner,
Not focused.
he
There it goes.
was just purring away, kneading and rubbing on me. He's gonna be a needy boy. Zuko's gonna be very needy, but just in a different way. He has to be in the same room with you at all times. You leave the room, he's running and bolting after you.
Zuko is a shadow. He's a fuzzy little shadow.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
Definitely, most likely, I would say 92% sure we'll have these guys for at least another month.
Yep. It's like the shelter was trying to find another emergency foster, and they said they'll probably be for another month. So that means we get these guys for another month.
And we had all day, everyone was segregated. We were rotating 3 sets of cats into the main great room all day long.
We think the issues with B and Ruthie are being.
Well, there was always issues with them.
Well,
It's
yeah, but
escalating.
it's escalating due to these guys.
Yeah, the boys were out most of the day, so I can see why it was quiet.
And then sleeping.
And yeah, they actually had a fabulous day.
And a lot of people are watching Tiny Kittens wait for that birth.
Yeah.
There's like over 2,000 people watching that.
Oh my God, I peeked in and I saw her sleeping on the shelf, and it was like a close up of her belly.
Like for every 50 people that go to Tiny Kittens, I lose a viewer.
Yeah, they're running the house by then in a month. Well, we are Trillian, Lizzie, you'll be excited to know that she's really the only one that can be out with the boys. Ruthie does fine with the boys, and so does Eddie. But Trillian's the rock star. She ignores them, and they ignore her.
Probably because she's like twice their size.
In width, not in length.
And weight.
Yeah. Eddie was out the whole day with them as well. He was zonked out on the chair, so no one really noticed he was there.
On the catio. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a sun cat.
How was your day, Lizzie?
Hey, Siberia. Cheddar fluffs.
What's that mean?
I guess it means like just adult chit chat. Did you ever hear back from Zena?
No. We left food for at the door of the lady that we met yesterday that has the cat in her yard. And I texted her that we left it there.
Yeah, I feel sorry sometimes for the mods over there because when they get around this time, there's a reason why they have like 30 mods.
What happens?
It gets crazy in chat.
Like what?
Thousands of people talking,
Uh-huh.
and you got their sex bots, and you got people that refuse to or insist on and sending a massive amount of emojis and upper caps.
Mm-hmm.
You actually had to leave the house? Oh, wow.
Why did you have to leave? I didn't leave today. I didn't get up until 12:30 today, and John was so kind to do the upstairs morning litters. That's true love, dear. We had to sleep in separate beds last night, and so I got to sleep in my old bed, and it was glorious. Yeah, it was like a big hug. And Libby was attached to me all night, so I couldn't get out of bed this morning.
Yeah, we need to separate some of the kitties, and we need to basically establish and restart reintegrations, because these guys riled them up to the point where they are attacking each other.
Well, it's Ruthie and Bee, and I mean...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, they've always had... we never did a slow introduction to begin with, which was a mistake. And these guys have added extra stress. Oh, you know what? That plug's not in all the way. And last night's fight when we were in here was pretty bad. Bee was extremely aggressive. So it was really nice today, though. It was so nice to be like, you know, not chasing after Bee to attack people. Oh, they're still open? The driver's light, I guess, yeah, in Australia. How are the lines? Yeah, it's having a hard time focusing.
I needed to go into Lowe's today, Lowe's Hardware, and their garden section is about cleaned out. Everybody's doing lawn work and stuff.
Let's see, how long is school closed over there for? Is it just these 2 weeks for Easter, or is it, have they closed for the virus? Oh, Chatterfluffs is Twix. Oh my gosh. He is so talkative. He even when he's out in the house, he's just chatting away. I mean, it's just like, he just likes to talk.
He's a chirp, 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 chirp.
And mostly it's like, I want food, I want food.
That's exactly right, Brandon.
Yeah.
Twix would be perfect for someone who likes to relax in a chair and get some back time with a kitty.
But when he's out in the house here, he doesn't curl up. I think he's just so excited because there's so much going on in the house, and so he's just like, you know, doing patrols, and then he loves the catio.
Yeah.
He could spend all day out there, honestly. Like, and he's a very good boy when he's out there. But you know, relaxing time at night, he would totally want to be held. Oh, he's gonna be so hard to hold because he's gonna be like 20 pounds, and he's gonna want to be like held and hugged. Lizzie, I'm glad the license went smooth.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. John and Chris need to get their enhanced IDs. I think it's obviously that's going to have to be extended, but I think.
No, we don't really need it until next year now.
Oh, well, we haven't made those announcements, so. But yeah, so that's going to be a nightmare.
You heard nothing.
We've got 1 week. 1 week. Apparently, the first 2 weeks will be at home learning. Okay, and then they will gradually fully return. Hopefully that works out. I haven't been following Australia's outbreak, so I'm glad that you guys have a plan.
So did the country ever shut down? I know it was like you guys were really behind the ball, late on the ball, like we were in the UK.
It's April 17th. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do something? Did you have a good day?
Look at this. He's trying to reach over and play.
Yeah. They had a really good day. I'm glad we're slow so that tiny kittens can keep busy. Tracy, how was your day?
Tiny Kittens hasn't had kittens in forever.
Oh, really?
At least not young ones, newborns.
I went and got my enhanced ID right before I went to England because I was changing my address and I wanted my address to match, so I just got it all done at once. And I was in and out in 15 minutes. It was awesome. So, crazy story. I have I do cat sitting, and people still want to travel. I think people are getting itchy. Oh, let us know about the new work pants. We did we did 2.5 miles today walking. It was really great. It was a beautiful night for it too.
It's just you, Lizzie.
What?
She's got COD. She's buffering. She's not getting video,
Oh.
which means she can't hear me tease her.
What does COD mean?
Circle of death. It's when it's buffering. There's like a little circle going on.
Oh, we had that in the other room. Yeah, itchy. There's a cream for that. Are you talking inside Zuko?
No, it's talking about the people getting itchy for going.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was like 30 seconds ago, and I forgot what I had said and why.
Yeah, we were just talking about the joys of getting old.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Zuko, you playing? You guys had a good nap.
It was a great day. Really great day. I was really happy for them. Great day. I was really happy for them. Especially if they're going to be here for another month. I mean, they're going to be like 9.5 months old, so.
Dorian has been really good with the shadow since we cut down on that gabapentin in the evening. We cut that out, and he's been quiet most of the night. And then until last night, the only night that she slept downstairs, he was all over the place, meow, 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 meow. And since he was locked in the bedroom, it was just amplified.
Oh my God, it was such a great night. I didn't get woken up at all.
She didn't hear a thing.
I was like, wow, he had a really quiet night. Can you click on the link that Tracy just sent? I want to see.
This house is like soundproof between the different floors.
I love it.
Cookie Monster.
You put your glasses on, buddy? Oh, they're for men's. Let's get some for you. I like Cookie Monster
Oscar
better.
the Grouch and Cookie Monster.
No, that's not to be eaten. With the baby boy. Boop, 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 boop. We'll get there till he's toesies. Can you see his toesies? Toesies.
He's just purring away.
Thanks for sharing your new work pants, Tracy. I have to leave the house tomorrow to do my jobs, and I decided not to wear jeans. Jeans are overrated now. I'm all about the comfy pants. Oh, you're next.
I forgot to tell you that, you know how I got to work deployment on Saturday?
Yeah.
I sent the deployment instructions, and one of the new people went ahead and kicked them off.
Oh, that's nice.
Like 2 days early.
How did that go?
Fortunately, it was standalone, so it didn't break anything.
So you still have to do it?
Yep. That was just one of the things I don't have to worry about now, I guess. But evidently, people did not get trained like they should have. I used to have an Oscar the Grouch tie.
Really?
Yep. Back when I had a contractor job in an office where we had to wear business casual, this was Tennessee. Now, I figured if I had to wear a tie, it was going to be a character tie.
Business casual is a tie?
It's tie, shirt, slacks, and slightly dressed down shoes, but not tennis shoes. I so love the West Coast, man. Everything is like casual.
Oh my God! So you have woolly pants too? I some of my favorite clothes are ones with the holes in it, especially my pajama pants. Like the one I wear has a big hole, but I wear something underneath it. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. I want to get John some other pants.
I like these. These were just like an impulse buy at a store. Like, what the hell?
Those were $5, and those were his first pair of pajama pants. When he came over to my house and we would watch movies, he would be wearing jeans, and it drove me nuts because I wanted to put my pajamas on.
That was comfortable.
And I don't, oh God, and I always felt so guilty. So I'd be like, here, we got to buy you some pajama pants so that I don't feel guilty about putting my pajamas on. I gotta make the weekend honeydew list here.
We already had a weekend honeydew list.
No, I had to throw that one out.
Just too many hang shit.
That's right. That's what it is.
Honeydew list. Hang with your son.
That was a trick.
Relax. Sleep in.
I do owe you a day. Yeah, I have a couple that I've had to throw out, and it's always very sad when they're comfy and have holes in it. It gets to a point where, yeah, it's kind of...
Look at him.
So awesome.
You're such a goofball. I wonder if he did that as a kitten too.
There's no shipping clothes on the rug.
Okay, it's my turn.
I'm going to take down Easter lights.
He's got such pretty eyes.
Oh, why did you need to go into Lowe's? Tracy wants to know.
We were picking up, we were trying to put in a new path through the lawn because with two cars in the parking in the driveway, there's usually not much room for people to walk, and people like to cut through. I got a little gap in the hedge, and they like to walk through it. So we figured might as well make it safe, keep people from stepping on the stone, the big stone out there, because if they do that, they could slip and hurt themselves. So I'm trying to route them around that, and they basically dig a path, clear the grass out, put white gravel down, put some stepping stones down. I actually got painted lines now to mark the boundary of it.
Yeah, that was But I don't think you finished your story about going to Lowe's, did you? You went into, what was your story? That you were going to go into Lowe's and what? And it was busy or something? What were you saying? Because I cut you off. Lizzie was saying she had to go and do the DMV, and then you're like, oh, I went out to Lowe's today.
Joys of getting old.
Were you going to say something about it being busy there?
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't going to say anything about the like letting people in and how they were going to...
Mm-hmm.
You weren't going to say about they cut off lines.
Do you want me to say something?
I don't know. You were going to say something else.
I don't remember.
He's peeing and looking at this. Ruthie came in here today while Zuko was peeing. Did you finish peeing?
So I made a big goof today cooking dinner. It's like we're making quesadillas using the oven, and I was talking to her, took quesadillas out, and I guess I wasn't totally focused. I flipped them, grabbed the pan, it's like I have cookie sheets on the island where I prep everything, and I just grab it, put it in the oven, and my brain just like, okay, cheap. Hurt my fingers a little bit, but I don't feel anything from it. I do happen to have a paper cut somehow across the finger. I feel that. Ooh, look at that. He's talking.
The pan was already in the oven once, so he had to flip it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what he was saying. Thank you, Maria. That's what it was. That they were.
I already finished my stories.
Oh.
Yeah, the garden section was cleared out because people were working on their lawns. That was it. That's why I couldn't remember because I already finished.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
You didn't.
Laser trim the hedge.
Oh, that's when I took a I took a laser
Oh
level,
my gosh, that would drive me absolutely insane.
showing it on the hedges, and everything the light touched, I snipped. It made for an incredibly sharp hedge, and I just turned it 90 degrees and did the sides. And I had the sharpest hedges in the whole neighborhood.
When John and I start to work on projects, it's always a big 20-minute discussion. Because I'm like, let's just do it. And he's just like, but it has to be measured out. And I'm just, oh, yeah. That happened with the path this past weekend. And the first thing my mom said was, how long did that take to do paint? Because she knows. But I will say, and then
you just got it out there. It's just.
I just started digging. I didn't need I didn't need the outline. I knew what I wanted. But like there's he likes to hang all the pictures, but in the house. But like it literally is an hour long to hang one picture.
Oh, the last one was much faster.
And so I hung a bunch of stuff downstairs myself. And they've since all fallen. One fell tonight. Oh,
Oh, the laser level. The problem is, the first time I did the laser level, it was perfectly straight and level. Unfortunately, my street's not level. So one side of the yard, the hedges were higher than the other side. Except on the driveway, because that was level.
I think part of cooking BB, right, is getting burnt. That's what makes you a true chef.
It's all scar tissue.
Yeah.
Can't fit. That's why you can just grab a pan from a soup set because you can't feel nothing.
Yeah. I made dinner last night and it wasn't edible. So John learned his lesson.
Microwave, 3 minutes.
Hey, come on! I don't know if it was good to begin with. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, Lizzie, I'd love to hear it. I think afterwards we've been walking a lot and looking at other people's paths, and they're much more technical about it. I was wondering if we should probably look on Google.
It was what I have in my mind's eye after talking is like the path will have white gravel in it, white stone, about 3/4 of an inch in size, stepping stones in there, and the edges lined with about fist-sized rocks.
But the people were putting plastic tarp underneath it. I wonder if we should do that, because then if
Reeds.
yeah, I think that might be. We might want to do that. I think we might want to look it up.
Be smart.
Yeah. Oh, I would imagine sewing is super dangerous. No, thank you. I don't have the patience either for it. Uh-oh. Look, he's going to dig it in. So these loans to small businesses has been a sham.
The stimulus loans, that's what she's talking about. Businesses that had to close down due to COVID.
But all like the big ones got it. Like, did you see Ruth Chris got like 20 million? I know like law firms in San Francisco got like 8 million, and like the small businesses that were asking for like a couple of that, like 20,000 or less. Got
Law
nothing.
firms, ones who get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for a job.
I don't know. There's not going to be many pet sitters that can come back from this. Meanwhile, I've got clients that still want to travel right now. So it might not. I'm not going to come back the same, but I think we'll still be busy.
That's a good thing we got to, we got together and
Yeah,
we
I
moved
would.
in. And it's like it would have destroyed you if you were still,
Oh, yeah.
if we hadn't met.
I would be completely. Yeah, I would be working trying to find another job right now. Hopefully, I can file for unemployment next week. Weed blocker. Yeah, I know. It's law firm. The whole thing is disgraceful. I haven't heard anything official, but on my loans, but there's a fair likely chance that I will not get approved.
She said that they're not accepting any more applications. The money's all pretty much run out.
Yeah, it's all well. That's public notice, right? But I have a loan number, and I've turned all my stuff in. So they say if you have a loan number, there's a good chance that you'll be getting something. But if not, like I said, I'll just do unemployment. Yeah, I did do the $10,000 grant. I got an application number, but that's it. I haven't heard anything, and there's no one you can call about it. But I know that I think that's all run out as well. And did you happen to change the alarm this morning? I didn't either.
Freight's getting messed up too.
Yeah.
And this whole United States Post Office thing. Some people speculate to prevent mailing in ballots.
Yeah, but it can be mailed other ways.
Yeah, but it costs like $7 to mail by UPS.
Yeah, it's interesting that not many people, Chris was shocked to hear that. He was like, of course they have money. You know what I'm saying? Like, not money, it's just not a well-known public, it's funded by the government. Well, not really.
They're self-funded, but the GOP keeps introducing legislation that hurts them. Like having to have set aside money for insurance for employees you haven't even hired yet. For 20 years.
Well, just gotta get out the vote. I need to start sending in my $5.
And reminds me, I need to buy some stamps.
I have, I have enough for our mailings that are gonna go out in 2 weeks, but I have over $200 worth of stamps downstairs.
I'm to support the post office.
I know. You can always use more. Oh, did it really? I didn't know his net worth went up. He could be offering a lot more money to this fight than he is. Same with Zuckerberg. Did anyone see the town hall today on CNN? And what was the thing with Dr. Oz today? I didn't want to read it. I saw the headlines from Fox News, and I don't trust Fox News.
I don't trust Dr. Oz either.
Yeah, he was saying something today about reopening her, I think it was.
Oh, God.
What?
Dr. Oz.
Oh.
I could just see Dr. Oz being on the health panel to reopen the U.S. It'd be the closest thing to a doctor they have. Or even a scientist. Or anybody
Dr. Fauci.
qualified. Well, he's not on the panel for reopening the U.S.
What it's he's given a what is it?
Pittance. He's giving it pittance.
Pence, post office, and all the carriers here are so busy scheduling because they're
Everyone's buying.
yeah, oh yeah, gosh yeah.
A friend of mine said that Amazon is beating their Black Friday sales every day, weeks after weeks. Their Black Friday shipping records. And there's governors out there that said that basically said that all should sacrifice themselves so that we can reopen their business economy. It's like the nursing homes are not being reported or tracked by our government, and a lot of them are like probably half of the deaths out there are elderly in nursing homes.
Well, but those haven't been reported. Only 57 people, 5,700 people based on Rachel Maddow's. They have been able to track, and that's what NBC has been able to track that many, but that's not in the total amount that they're reporting right now that have passed.
There's 26 states that aren't reporting.
Oh, Mr. Dr. Oz for Slam suggesting, oh, if he only costs us two, oh, I didn't know that, oh. Only 2%, Jesus. Well, I guess it's not his kid, so it's kind of like how Trump has no empathy. That's terrible. That's the thing. John and I were talking today about that. Like, all we hear is reported how many bodies they found in a nursing home, or how many bodies are in a truck, or ice skating rink. But they don't tell the stories behind the bodies. All you hear is bodies, bodies, bodies. And it's like, they haven't humanized it. Did you guys see the story out today about the meteorologist who's working from home and his cat has taken over? What was her
Assistant.
Yeah, I sent that to you today, right? Kayla just sent me a screenshot of that.
Yeah, you sent that to me.
I'm telling you, cats win at everything. Even like this whole coronavirus, they're like internet sensations. I haven't seen the chat. I can't see. Focus.
It's only 6.5 million people.
Oh, you did see it, Tracy. Oh, I'm glad to hear that there is some people telling personal stories. I really feel like that's totally missing. And it makes sense that it's missing because the people can't get in there and talk to them. Here in Kirkland, the families were outside the home and they were talking to local news like nonstop. What? Jeez, 20% increase? Oh, okay, I missed a lot of chat, sorry.
And I think what they need to do is, like, they're starting to show some footage from inside the hospitals. They need to do more of that. Because right now it's kind of like you only see like 2 or 3 beds and just a lot of beeping.
That's so sad. The 90-year-old Holocaust survivor was taken out by this. It's just so frustrating. You hear bits and pieces about like moms and family members passing away, but you don't hear, I just don't hear it as much as we should hear. We're enjoying the, well, quote unquote enjoying, I wouldn't say enjoying, but the Cuomo's, I feel like Chris is really showing, Chris Cuomo is really showing a side of it that we're not hearing.
His wife just tested positive too.
And I appreciate how humble he is, or is portraying that he's humble. I don't know him personally.
I enjoyed watching him banter with his brother when they're not working and they're chatting.
Look how cute he is.
They tease each other something fierce.
These boys are very, very cute. They're not impressed with my skills right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Krumo definitely seems like the leader we need now that we don't have.
I do like the California governor a lot. I'm really glad that we live in the West Coast where those, 3 smart governors, sensible governors are working together.
And the story about that nursing home where they had a report of a body in the shed.
17 bodies.
Yeah. The 17 bodies weren't in the shed, but
They were reported, but then when they got there, that they were moved. They had
Yeah.
been moved.
it's like we're hearing all the stories about the hospitals, but we're not hearing any stories from the nursing homes.
Yeah.
That's starting to change now because they're starting to aware that the government's not tracking nursing homes, but if an outbreak hits a nursing home, it would take out a quarter of the residents, easy.
You would have thought they would have learned that from Kirkland.
And seeing the ice trucks out back, the refrigerated trailers, because the morgues are full. But that nursing home, they had so many residents die and 2 nurses die that they ran out of room basically in the morgue. And it's like they had only capacity for 4.
In this nursing home that we're talking about, I'm sure you guys heard the stories. That's in New Jersey too.
Yeah, it's like the police came and because they were suspecting foul play, but there was none. They called the hospital, and the hospital took the overflow bodies, left 4.
Yeah, Newsom's. So Inslee, I was not too happy with him a couple weeks ago when he wasn't. I felt like he wasn't being straightforward. Oh, I didn't like the shelter in place. I was upset about that. Yeah, I didn't like how he was kind of messing around with that. I like Newsom and specifically the San Francisco and LA area, how decisive and quick they were on a lot of things. And I do think that Newsom is very even-keeled and serious, and I like that a lot. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here, Lizzie. All the nursing homes are just in such dust. Unfortunately, all those people, they're just not going to make it.
And it doesn't matter. It's like it was said tonight that it doesn't matter if it's a well-run nursing home or not. It's going to take out a quarter of the residents if they get hit. And that's actually on the low side. It's probably anywhere between 20 and 50%. Hey there. Hi,
Yeah,
Kitty.
my good friend is in San Francisco, and we were dealing with it like a week or so before them, if not 2. And all of a sudden they were in lockdown. I was like, whoa, they went real fast, much faster than we had. And look how well California's doing. It's just shocking. Like they have handled it all so well.
I think their curve is flattening.
Yeah, I mean they're not even on the radar on a lot of things. It's so impressive, and that just shows how everything's working. But then you've got the South Dakota. Oh, cannot stand the South Dakota situation.
If you haven't heard, a pork processing plant in South Dakota had 14 people test positive.
Where? What? In South Dakota?
Yeah.
No, the pork place. On Sunday they had 200 people, and then as of yesterday they had 600 people.
Sick related to one factory because they were working side by side.
Mm-hmm. But there's no shelter in place in South Dakota, and so
They just literally had a bomb blow up, virus-wise, and they're like, "No, all is fine."
It's crazy. And then they're going to travel to here, or they're going to travel to New York, and then it's just going to continue to spread. It's really crazy. I hope Inslee doesn't jump the gun with us here in Washington. I really hope it's smart and sensible.
One hospital has started testing every pregnant woman coming in to give birth, and they found that 1 out of every 8 women is asymptomatic.
Mm-hmm. No, 1 out of 8 women that were in being admitted had it.
Yeah.
But the one person was asymptomatic. So, like, you admit 8 people, 1 of those 8 had the virus. And he had it was a crazy amount. I didn't know that, BB, that they went down before there was even anything in there. That makes sense. Yeah, and that's Southfield's testing plant. That's exactly what we were talking about. And then in Michigan, so the governor of Michigan's on the list for Biden, so that would be very interesting. But I can't believe they were protesting her.
The Michigan Republicans are doing everything they can to open things back up before we're ready. I don't understand it. It's like they want people to die just to save their bank accounts.
So, God, you really think that it's only the beginning? 30,000 deaths. It's scary to think about.
So right now,
She was saying it's only the beginning.
yeah, the U.S. has more infected than every other country combined right now.
Yeah, Tracy, that's my biggest fear as well, is the state travel. And you can't shut down borders of states. I mean, that's just insane. We need to have a federal response. So let's all call
You can't get a federal response.
Let's call Mr. Trump tomorrow and Mr. Idiot. You're very cute. He says, I know. I get my news from Trevor Noah and Rachel Maddow. I love Rachel. Poor John has to listen to her every night.
Yeah, I think I kind of believe it is the beginning too. I'm trying to be optimistic but
Can I get kisses? What do you think, guys?
like masks are going to be a thing for the rest of this year. Until the masks are going to be a thing until there's a antiviral vaccine.
Kiss. No kiss. Okay. I'm gonna still kiss.
Like what gets me is like some of the people that are on the panel that decide to reopen the U.S. is Ivanka Trump, her husband.
Yeah. And asking. Oh, I didn't know that, BB, that Texas was doing it.
Some states are.
I heard. I knew Rhode Island was doing that to New Yorkers.
I don't think Texas did a lockdown yet either.
I don't know.
Like Florida started doing a lockdown, but then the governor said that you can't exceed my lockdown level. And we're not locked down. And then 2 days later, he changed his mind. They still left churches open. And churches were busing people in.
There was an update today, I didn't read it, about the lady that 4 weeks ago got her first, she was part of the first one in Seattle. I didn't read what happened and how it went.
If does the cat ball lady have any mask? Check her Etsy store. If she has them in stock, you would know then. She only had one type out of stock when I ordered. That was the very first one on the list.
I just love that guns are essential business, but I'm not saying that abortion, I don't want to get into that discussion. But anyway, there's a lot of discussion about what's essential and what's not, and it's crazy. And who decides it and what.
The only problem I have with the club, the cat ball ladies' masks are very good. They're high quality. The only problem with there's a reason why those N95s has the metal thing around the nose. It's like if you wear glasses, the breath keeps coming back up over your glasses and fogging them up. It's like when I was wearing it today, it's like I kept feeling the air coming up. I had to like loosen the bottom so the air had a way to go down.
Oh, that's really nice, Lizzie. That's great. I think you have to put cat ball, what is it?
You have to put the cat ball with no spaces.
In the Etsy store?
Yeah. Search for the Etsy store called the cat ball, no spaces. Because you search for cat ball and you can find it.
I think you have to put the cat ball store.
No, I just typed in the cat ball, no spaces. The word the cat ball.
Shop. It's the cat ball shop.
But you can just search for the cat ball.
Oh wait, she posted it already.
Yep, see? The cat ball. Check the new style she's making.
Oh yeah. Look at it, really sleepy. I'm gonna have to call it a night.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, you're right. It's the cat ball. With
Yeah,
no
you can't.
spaces.
Yeah, when you do the search for the cat ball, don't put any spaces in there. It's all one word.
Okay, you're done with that. Ruthie really loved the little mouses that John bought her.
Actually, it turns out you have to capitalize T and the, C and C. It'll say, "Did you mean the cat ball?" And you click on that one.
It's getting very sleepy.
Yeah, even that way, it says, "Do you mean the shop, the cat
What's that
ball?"
one? Is that the?
That's one of the cat balls.
No, I know. Is that the unicorn? Or is it the?
Just I need to leave a review on mine. Looks like she's out of stock right now. I don't see it listed at all.
Yeah, they said it was out of stock. Oh my God! You guys are already sitting. Look at that. You guys are good boys, huh? We haven't done training in like 2 days because last night we got interrupted, and then this morning I was sleeping. You got it. Kiss. Kiss. spin, spin. Good boy. Up. Up. Wait. You ready, boys? Can we do it together? Up. Up. Kiss. Oh my goodness, he tried to nibble on my nose. Kiss. Up. Kiss. I'm done. You can lick my hands though. Oh, you guys were so good. You hear them purring away.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are purr babies. Oh, done. No more. Look. Good boy.
Oh, you missed one. Here, you can have it.
That's mean. It was in his space.
Yeah, but he's busy licking the carpet up there.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to go sleep with my babies.
All right, guys. Everybody be safe out there.
And I won't have to listen to Dorian in the morning.
We want you guys to still be with us when we come out of this nightmare.
Yeah, the babies. Oh, look at the tails. Love you guys. Thank
Take
you.
care of yourself. Help your neighbor. That's how we'll all get through this.
I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Oh, someone just farted.
That was not me.
Okay, good night, everybody. Sleep well. Oh boy, someone's gonna poop in a minute.
All right. Enjoy the kittens or kitties. Have a nice day. Because it's day in Australia.
I missed you guys. I had to come say goodbye. Good night again. You see Mommy's phone? I'm looking for my phone. Oh my god, did you just do the kitty flop? Good night, boys. It's not in here. I don't see it. You're nibbling on me? It was just not nice. Love you.